पूछो बेटा 10,000 लोग अभी आई एम द शिट अभी गर्मी नहीं ब्रो गलत तेरी मालूमात करे तेरा बंदोबस्त बेंच जाती फटोफट फुल
over the edge, feel like I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless. Burning the bridge that keeps us. I'm here and I'm feeling fearless. Exaggerated, that's what you assume. The story's over now, I must conclude. I am conflicted, watching where I step still. Hanging in the balance, not the life I want to live. I want to take it all, standing tall. Fear outweighed the person you are. Oh, break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless.
एहसासे कम तरीकी मिसालें बन चुकी थीं अल्फ्रेडो फेटजीनी और रेडो लैम्बोर्गिनी और एक डब्बा शाही सफारी हो और सैंडो फुल फंसी हुई और बॉडी बेंच ऐसी कि सारी बचियां गीली पपियां गीली जस्ट इमेजिन तेरे बिन मैं सदियां जीली नच मजैजन नच न समक कलेक्शन मैंने पढ़ लिया डबल सेमेस्टर मैंने सीख लिया सबक लेसन मैंने छीन लिया सबक लेसन ऐसा ने मेरे बिच नसन ऐसा ने मेरे बिच नसन कद एहसासे कम तरीकी मिसालें बन चुकी थीं अल्फ्रेडो फेटजीनी और रेडो लैम्बोर्गिनी और एक डब्बा शाही सफारी हो और सैंडो फुल फंसी हुई और बॉडी बेंच ऐसी कि बेगनालियां दी बुन पटी सी मुंह चों बाहर आए फुल पती सी हम सब मुंतजिर इसी के लड़ मर के भी कुछ नहीं सीखे बेड पे सीखे हेल में एलवी गेट द एलवी अगर फुल पटी हुई है मुझे दो नुस्खे सुर्दगी के मेरे पास बचने के दो तरीके हैं भौंसड़ी के हम सो क्रिएटिव मैं सो क्यूटा तो सो क्रिएटिव फोन पे मेरे प्लेटो की बेटी एरिस्टोटल कॉल वेटिंग पे फार इज गॉड मोटिवेटिंग दैट्स सो अमेजिंग आई एम सो ग्रेटफुल कि मैं थे बैज न कल्ला जस्ट सेइंग थैंक यू अल्लाह ये सारा ही मेरा कसूर है मेरे सिर ते मारो बल्ला वेखो फिर के वारी रब्बा मैनू सीख डला दे तीर कमान चों कड्डा मैं हूं सील कमांडर प्लीज ना पा तू पड्डा लीव द बीफ ऑन द सीक कबाब अनलीश द बीट ऑन द स्पीकर बॉक्स I see if people taught me corruption लेकिन ये तो है introduction I see the feeling मेरे love just seem to me to be a reduction a collection a selection of black emotion I got the potion oh shit your ship is sinking and you know what I'm thinking मैं सोच रहा हूँ कि एहसास कम तरीकी मिसालें बन चुकी थी अल्फ्रेडो फेटजीनी और रेडो लैम्बोर्गिनी और एक डब्बा शाही सफारी हो और सैंडो फुल पसीवी और बॉडी भैंस ऐसी कि सारी बच्चियां गीली
भी यही है मैं भी यही कुछ नहीं है तेरे हाथ में अब मैं भी नहीं गिले कैसे होंगे राब्ता कुछ भी नहीं हम वफा करके लौटे तो देखा कोई भी नहीं असल कहानी अपनी मुझे भी बताता नहीं मेरे दर्द मेरे गाने आपको अंदाजा नहीं मशहूरी बदल दे इंसान को और खुल के मिलने का सलीका आपको आता नहीं हम दोनों ही उदास थे दर्द छुपाता नहीं मैं लिखता हूँ ये राज थे उससे मनाने का कोई हल है तो बता दो मैं दुनिया को बताती थी कि वो मुझसे नाराज थे तुझसे दूर बहुत तवील फासले पर जिंदगी गुजारेंगे हम इसी आसरे पर हम मिलते ही नहीं है राब्ते कैसे होंगे मुनाफकत है दिलों में तो वादे कैसे होंगे इतना दूर हो के भी मुझसे करीब है वो सही से मिलता नहीं है बड़ा अजीब है वो जितना भी पैसा वो लुटा दे मुझ पे मोहब्बत नहीं लुटाता मेरी नजर में गरीब है वो तेरे दर पे जाके हम तो रो पड़ेंगे तू वापस आएगी तुझे खड़े मिलेंगे उसी जगह पे जा तू आज भी मशहूर है मेरे दिल में झांक तुझे वहीं पड़े मिलेंगे
मैं नहीं मरा अना मर गई है वफादार से वो बेवफाई कर गई है पूरे साल बाद वो मेरी फिक्र कर गई है आरंगे वफक वो मेरे दिल से उतर गई है हाथ से करे अपने हाथ से अफसोस पहली रोज वाली बात से मुकर गई है अब मैं दुनिया से बेजार हूँ कि अफसोस है मुझे कि वो क्या से क्या बन गई है दिल की जिद थी तुम अब तुम नहीं हो अब मैं कहाँ हूँ और तुम वहीं हो क्यों मैं करूँ फिक्र तुम तो सही हो मैं अकेला थोड़ी मेरे जैसे यहाँ कहीं हूँ मैं बदगुमान था अपनी ग्राइंड में थॉट्स भरपूर मिली उसको मैं माइंड में तेरी याद में मैं पीने लगा आइस माइंड में नहीं तो आई वाज नाइस
मैं आईने में देखूं खुद को मैं खुद से भी नजर न मिलाऊं ठीक है गैस 40 दिन मेरे पूरे लिखने बेटा सारे काम हैं अधूरे I don't wanna play these games no more I don't want to play these beef no more अब हम किसी के लिए खास हो चुके It feels like हम दोनों ही उदास हो चुके एक दूसरे से हम दोनों नाराज हो चुके जिंदगी में कितने हम लोग फास्ट हो चुके मुझे वीट करती तंग तुझसे भी ज्यादा पिए बगैर तो बर्बाद हो चुके छत पर बैठूं अब मैं निकलूं नहीं घर से चिड़चिड़ा हो जाऊं मेरा सर फटे दर्द से YouTube खोलूं मेरा चेहरा नजर आए मुझे डिस करने वाले सारे ही हैं मेरे लंड से लिखकर गाने खुद में खो गया हूं नींद नहीं आती पर मैं सो गया हूं This is the truth about my life man मशहूर होना था मैं हो गया हूं नीचा दिखाना था कुछ लोगों को जो कहते थे मुझे तुम छोटे हो वक्त बदलने का जो किया इंतजार अब वही दाद देते हैं कि ट्रेंड पर तुम होते हो पहचाने लोग मुझे अलग सी खुशी मिली इनकी तरह मुझे फेम रखी प्लेट में नहीं मिली हाँ मैं भागा था पर भागा था मैं बैंक को अब एडसेंस बोले मेरी जेब चीखे मिली इस दुनिया ने सितारा बोला मुझे इन स्कूल वालों ने निकाला जो था मुझे अब उसी स्कूल के बाहर लग जाता है रश पिक्चरें खिंचवाते खुदा दिख रहा है मुझे मुझसे नफरत नहीं जलन जो है तुझे मैं वही नहीं करूं जो बस बोला गया मुझे कला से सगा हूं मैं एक खाली जगह हूं मैं लगा दो आगे से ये तेरे दिल की वफा हूं मैं कलम से दूसरों के आंसू जो बहाएगा मेरी नजर में वो कलाकार कहलाएगा और लगता तैमूर अब आवाज दे रहा है कि कोई है जो उसकी जिंदगी में आएगा I'm out।
अदालत किस बात की है जबकि बेकसूर थे हम आखिर बस अब मैं बोलूं सच अगर झूठ बोलूं तो मैं काफिर न जा पाऊं मंजिल की तरफ क्योंकि आगे है सब मेरे जान से ज्यादा संभाल कर रखे हैं मैंने अमानत को खत तेरे तुझे ऊपर रखा मैंने खुद से फिर भी गिले तुझे मुझसे खतो खिताबत के दौर के हैं अब हम तेरे नहीं किसी और के हैं मैं किसी से दूर हूँ किसी की वजह से बस दूर तू हूँ जो आए दिमाग में सजा दे मेरा हम सफर मेरे सफर में साथ नहीं शायद दोनों के लिए मैं खास नहीं या आता दोनों को मैं याद नहीं हर चीज है सामने तेरे, छुपाया तुझसे कोई भी राज नहीं। मैं मिसाल न दूं, बेमिसाल है तू, हासिल है तू मेरे पास नहीं। मैं लाख समझाऊं, समझ तू पाए ना, इंतजार करूं बस दीदार का वक्त तो आए ना। महफिले गूंज उठी तेरे जिक्र पे,
10 seconds
सारे खत
remaining.
मैं छोड़ के आ गया हूँ हिजर पे।
5 seconds.
She knows me very well, बताए ना वो ये किसी को। पुरानी चीज वो पुरानी चीज नहीं, घसीटेंगे हम अब इसी को। गाड़ी चला रहा था मैं, बैठा मैं पी के, क्या मिल रहा है मुझे ऐसी जिंदगी जी के। हम पढ़े लिखे थे कोई जाहिल नहीं, हम बहुत बुरे थे बस तेरे लिए, हम किसी भी तारीफ के काबिल नहीं। और मैं इस काबिल नहीं कि एक और दिन मैं रहूं तेरे दिल में। तेरे दिल पर हुआ है जो वार वो मैंने नहीं किया, मैं कातिल नहीं। मेरे कजन्स ऑफ फक माय रिलेटिव, खुद से पूछूं रोज के व्हाई आई एम सो फकिंग नेगेटिव। दिन गुजर गया वर्क टेंटेटिव, एक फूक के भी नहीं है ये रैपर सब सेंसिटिव।
तेरे दीदार का आप करें मन, and it feels like मेरे मूड स्विंग्स तुझे करें तंग। खुदा की कसम मैं को राइटर नहीं, खुदा की देन ये बोल, खुदा ने दिया है ये फन। जब से होश संभाला है मैं होश में नहीं, वफा जानवर में वफा या दोस्त में नहीं। क्यों मिले हम आखिरी बार, सोया नहीं रात से मैं, फिर सुबह सवेरे दोबारा मैं घर से बाहर। क्यों चलते लोग, क्यों खाते खार, क्यों करते गलत बातें करते भार। तेरी मेरी अब वो बात नहीं रही, क्यों पैसों के पीछे तू भागती रही। तू आए ना कभी इस पार, दू आवाज तुझे मिले गम बेहद बहुत ज्यादा मेरे बात तुझे। क्या याददाश्त की तू भूल गई सब, मेरा नाम भी नहीं है याद तुझे। किया चेहरे का दीदार मुझसे रहा न गया, लगा लिया सीने से उससे मैं रो पड़ा, खून बहा न गया। I was young and dumb and numb too, सच बताऊं तो देख कर उससे कुछ कहा न गया। तेरे पास मैं, मेरे पास तू, क्यों रहती है उदास तू। तेरे चेहरे पे ठहरे जो आंसू, तो कैसे मैं चैन से सांस लूं। भरोसा नहीं मुझे किसी पे किसी को, कैसे मैं दिल का कुछ राज दूं। She's not a joke, औरों के दिलों से खेले तू मेरे लिए। Let me roll some Gucci for you, पहला joint तेरे नाम तेरे लिए। Ever since you got that rollie on your wrist, you ain't got time for me, baby serve some prime for me, serve some prime for me। ऐसे भी खत होंगे मेरे जो पढ़ी नहीं आज तक तूने। उसका वो ब्लैक ड्रेस, उसका एक्स मैक्स और वो करती नमूने। जिस रात तू छोड़ कर गई खौफ आता है उस रात से, तू बस करती है जैसे महसूस मुझे सारे सुनते हैं दिमाग से। तू सबसे अलग इस शहर की लगती ही नहीं, खामोश सी रहती तू अब तू लड़ती ही नहीं। मैं लिखता हूँ तेरे लिए और तू सुनती ही नहीं, सब में दिखती है तू, पास आया तू थी ही नहीं। Tell me what do you want, I can bring it for you। तुझे यारी है याद, can be around if it's better for you। खून बह एक हाथ से, खून लगा हुआ है मेरे हाथ पर। तेरा चेहरा ही दे बस सुकून मुझे, तेरा चेहरा कमरे की दीवार पर। तूने छोड़ा था मुझे तन्हा, मुझे कोई गिला ही नहीं। अब तू थोड़ा बहुत फेमस है पर तुझे कोई मिला ही नहीं। तू फिरता है दर बदर ऐसा से कम तरी मुब्तला, और जिस दिन में तुझे मिला उस दिन में तुझे ने खुद से मिला। जो गाया है तेरे लिए गाना अमानत है वो, तेरी कसम उस गाने से एक भी पैसा कमाया नहीं। मिला इलाज मेरा थेरेपिस्ट बोले तू ठीक नहीं है, उस दिन मैं खुद से मिला, खुद से भी मिलकर कुछ पाया नहीं।
ये मैं लिखता कैसे गम, मुझसे शायरी लिखी जाती नहीं है। इस अकेलेपन में वो अकेली नजर आती नहीं है। शायरी खून में मगर खून में शायरी नहीं, जाने से तो रोको अगर जाती है तो आती नहीं है। लिखता सबसे मुख्तलिफ तो कहते मुझे मुस्तकिल के, छापता मैं गाने करते हैं मेरी बुराई। कितनी किताबें मेरी मांगती हैं कलम और कहती हैं कि लिख दो मेरे ऊपर कुछ अफसाने। फायर करता जॉइंट तो डायरेक्टर बोले कट इट, मुझे शो में बुलाना है तो ऊपर करो बजट। छुट्टी गवाही तेरे लिए so he lied for you, now Taimur is gone, he loved you and died for you। गिनती के दोस्त मेरा सगा या कोई खास नहीं है, पुराने दोस्तों से होती मेरी बात नहीं है। मैं वही जो जाता था आपके साथ वैन में, अब हम आपके फैन। क्या तैमूर भाई आपको याद नहीं है? मैं आगे से कहता हूँ कि नहीं हो मुझे
याद तुम कुछ नहीं कह के पूरी करते नहीं हो बात तुम I came from nothing बिना स्वाइप अप के बना एक तरफ तुम एक तरफ मैं और बीच में ये आना देर से मैं वापस आता बैठा रहता लेट तक गाने लिखे स्कूल में तो सबर किया ब्रेक तक कॉपियों पे गाने लिखे मैंने आखिरी पेज पर अब कॉलर माइक से मैं खड़ा कॉन्सर्ट के स्टेज पर ये गाना है शुरू से आज तक देखे जो मैंने है चेहरे ये गाना है शुरू से आज तक मसल जिंदगी में आए जो मेरे ए खुदा जो लिया है तुझसे मैं कैसे लौटाऊंगा सोचूं मैं रातों में करता हूँ प्यार मैं कैसे बताऊंगा सब परेशान के गाता हूँ गाने में ये सब अपने आप को खोरे चेहरे पर हंसी पर अंदर से रो रहे दिलो जान से जो वादे हैं तोड़े तो वादे करना मैंने जब ही है छोड़े जो भी कहता हूँ सोच के कहता हूँ महफिलों में अब चुप चुप सा रहता हूँ और नशों में ढूंढोगे कहाँ तुम जहाँ पी के मैं खाने में बैठा हूँ और दिल में अभी तेरी जगह है तकल्लुफ पर कैसा मेहमानों में जनाजा उठे तेरे घर से हम सोया मनाएंगे मैं खानों में सब लिखा है दिल से और बोल चुके और कितनी किताबें हम खोल चुके जो कहना था कह चुके दोस्त हम कलम और कागज की हुर्मती भूल चुके कलम का लिखा हुआ मिटे ना कभी दिए जो दर्द तूने हटे ना कभी पर ये कैसे दर्द जो दिए सुना के भी बटे ना कभी कैसे हम हारेंगे जंग कोई अपने मैदान में डरे ना कभी और कितने मारोगे तुम अमृत पीने वाले मरे ना कभी
याद आती तो यादें भुला देता ज्यादा याद आए तो खत ही जला देता वो खत नहीं हाले दिल है और गम नए रिश्ते कायम क्यों करें हम बिछड़ लो तुम्हें से ही झगड़ा क्यों करें हम जाने की वजह तो बताती जा ताकि सारे गम तो हम करें कम उदास बैठा दोस्त यार पूछ रहे are you having fun they don't want a friendship they just want a party on that cruise and that friendship मेरी हर एक बात बेअसर ही रही नुक्स है कुछ मेरे बयान में क्या I want you out of my head so bad मेरे गानों के बोल अभी भी हैं तेरी ज़बान पे क्या प्यार का मैं खेल खेल रहा पता नहीं है नाम में क्या
अपना खाका सा लगता हूँ एक तमाशा सा लगता हूँ अब मैं कोई शख्स नहीं उसका साया सा लगता हूँ उसके हाँ के जवाब में मुझे ना मिला फिर तू कहाँ मिली और मैं कहाँ मिला तो दिल का क्या हुआ हम दोनों को नहीं पता जंगे मोहब्बत तुझे किया मैंने फतह अब मेरा नाम उसे याद नहीं चल खैर है कोई बात नहीं तू जिस्म का सुरूर थी अब मेरा हाथ नहीं मैंने वक्त को इल्जाम दिया है तू मेरे पास में जो बैठ के ख्वाब बनाए वो टूट के ख्वाब ही बने साथ हो के साथ नहीं पर पास होकर खास बने सोच कमजोर ना तू आई ना तू गई अभी भी सोच रहा हूँ तू आई नहीं या गई नहीं ये नाम और ये काम तो सब वक्ती है दिल ये तख्ती तू लिख के तो गई नहीं वो मुझे मेरे गानों में ढूंढती है आवाज पे वो फिदा इस आवाज से बुलाऊंगा नहीं वो कभी आएगी नहीं और मैं जाऊंगा नहीं मरते दम तक की आस है बुझाऊंगा नहीं तुझे ढूंढने में खुद से आजमाइश की उसे पानी की हर चीज की फरमाइश की हम दोनों डर गए जो नहीं करना था कर गए हम एक नहीं हो सके तो मोहब्बत से लड़ गए तू भी चुप में भी चुप कैसी तन्हाई I'm waiting ना वो आई ना वो गई pass to my girl हम दोनों हाई सच बोल दे बेबी नो लाई मैं तो शुरू से ही बुरा मुझसे तू मेरी बुरी बातें सीख नहीं खुद से सवाल करूं what's good खुद ही जवाब दूं मैं ठीक नहीं इतना बता दे कि तू साथ है बस भले से तेरी मेरी बात भी ना हो तेरी हर एक बात याद है मुझे मेरी एक भी कोई बात तुझे याद भी ना हो सारे दोस्त तेरे बागी हो चुके हैं और एक हम जो तेरे आदी हो चुके हैं तू रोज कसम दे और मैं रोज कसम तोड़ूं अब नशे करके हम दिमाग खो चुके हैं हम रो चुके हैं रोना नहीं है लॉन्ग ड्राइव में इस बार तुझे सोना नहीं है गाने में करता हूँ मैं तेरा जिक्र पर तेरा नाम तेरी कसम कहीं भी बोला नहीं है I keep it private ये राज जो बताने नहीं है मैं सेल्फ मेड मेरे घर में कोई खजाने नहीं है वक्त के साथ साथ इम्प्रूव करें हम अब पुराने गाने सुनकर कहता हूँ ये मेरे गाने नहीं है कभी कभी लगे मेरे लिए ही बनी थी तू I like weed and she likes weed too रोलर कोस्टर की दोनों राइड पर गाड़ी आती नहीं और बैठो नहीं तुम बाइक पर मेरे गाने तेरे नाम को तरस रहे मेरे गाने फैंस के दिलों में बस रहे हम दोनों हो चुके हैं टोटल एक दूसरे को देखकर पता नहीं कब से हंस रहे पता था नशे में तुम कॉल नहीं उठाओगी आंखें लाल अब तुम घर कैसे जाओगी अगर कोई पूछे तुमसे तुम्हें क्या हुआ है तो खाओ कसम मेरा नाम नहीं बताओगी तुझसे दूर हूँ बड़ा मजबूर हूँ साथ हो के साथ नहीं
नशा सुरूर हूँ। बड़ा अफसोस के हम मिले पर वो मजा नहीं। अब कहाँ तू कहाँ मैं मुझे पता नहीं। कैफियत और हैसियत दोनों समझ से बाहर। अब तू फिक्र नहीं करती पूरा दिन मैं घर से बाहर। जैसी मुझे यहाँ कहीं नहीं मिलती हैं वो आंखें जो मेरे सिवा किसी को नहीं दिखती। और अब वो आंखें मुझे गुस्से से देखती हैं। वो पल वो यादें याद नहीं करती तू। यहाँ मैं मरा नहीं और औरों पे तू मरती थी। तुझसे पूछवाया मेरे बारे पर मैं नहीं खास। तू ही थी जो मुझे नशे से मना करती थी। अब मैं नशे कर रहा हूँ आती नहीं है मेरे पास। कलम तेज पर आते साथी हाथ साथ है। तू मेरे पास नहीं पर अभी भी ये हाथ साफ है। अब हल्के हल्के तेरी समझ में आता हूँ। तू मेरे साथ थी तो फख्र भी आता था। अब इतने नशे इतने केसेस पागल हो गया हूँ कि कोई फिक्र करने वाला नहीं। रोज खबर में आता हूँ। पूरी रात नहीं गुजरती है मजबूर हो चुका हूँ। तुझे फर्क नहीं पड़ता मैं मशहूर हो चुका हूँ। रिश्तेदार भी कहते हैं कि ये लड़का बड़ा गंदा है। बात नहीं करता बड़ा अजीब सा बंदा है। यार परेशान हूँ कि कॉले नहीं उठाता मैं। नहीं बताता मैं तेरे बारे किसी को अब। यही जिंदगी चलाना है इसी को अब। यही जिंदगी चलाना है इसी को अब। 9 AM जोती जेब में। पैसा बहुत है तेरे पास but you can't afford these. I was the only one feeling lonely at the top. I do and die for the gang. तेरे जैसे रैपरों को करता हूँ मैं आख्तू। मेरे फैंस कहते हैं मुझे अंजुम और यास्तू। फैब का मैं लोगन पोल got nothing to lose. सबसे टॉप पे मैं किया नहीं गुरूर। अकेलापन करता हूँ महसूस। जाली पहचान में नहीं आते असली नजर में। कट वाले दूर दूर होता नहीं अगर मैं। कैसा गुरूर ये जाना सबको कब्र में। तुझे किया याद जैसे तू आए कोई। तेरा जिक्र करूं जैसे तू इबादत कोई। तेरी बात करना तुझे याद करना मुझे माफ करना वो मेरी आदत हुई। मंजिल तो मंजिल है वो मिलेगी जरूर। रास्ता साफ मेरा किया नहीं गुरूर। गाने फेंकते जा रहा था कि टूटे न सुरूर। वो भी सुनती थी मेरे गाने और करती थी गुरूर। वो मुझे करे याद मैं रहता था मसरूफ। वो मुझसे पूछती हर बार किस पे है अबूर। कभी किसी मुश्किल में वो होती मुझसे आगे। जब पूरा जहां सोए और हम दोनों जागे और आगे देखे मैंने रास्ते। हम दोनों एक थे किसी के नहीं वास्ते। अब तेरी याद में नशे में बैठे खास्ते 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 हम चढ़े ये पहाड़। स्टूडियो में वक्त दिया नहीं निकला बार। तू ही लकड़ी और तू ही उस पे लगी आग। मैं जैसे एक फूल और तू पूरी बाग। मुझसे नाराज जमाने से वो खफा रहती। न जाने क्या सोच के हम दोनों से जुदा रहती। मैं गलत हूँ पर मैं लिखता गलत नहीं। आंखों का धोखा है वो अंदर से वो सरत नहीं। मुझे समझाती थी वो कभी पीना चरस नहीं। घर से लगाओ मेरा रखती थी भरम मेरा। चोटें भी लगाती थी और करती भी थी मरम मेरा। अब वो दूर है उसमें गुरूर है। अब उसकी जिंदगी पर होता नहीं था असर मेरा। पर दूर से भी हम दोनों साथ थे पर दूर से भी हम दोनों पास थे। वो मिलेगी तो पूछूंगा इस बार उससे मिलकर क्या हम कभी साथ थे। दिलों में राज थे। मैं लिखता हूँ जो तेरे बारे तुझे होती खबर नहीं। मैं लिखता हूँ जो बातें तेरे लिए वो तुझ पे होती असर नहीं। इसी जमाने पे लिखे अफसाने मैंने तुझे दिया वक्त पूरा ना किए बहाने।
It's been a while करके बातें पर मिले नहीं। गानों में कह देते हैं रखते अब कोई गिले नहीं। It's been a long way, it's been a long time। शुक्र करो खुदा का कि नजरों से तुम गिरे नहीं। हसल करते गए और आगे बढ़ते गए। A long drive पूरे रास्ते हम लड़ते गए। यार मेरे दोस्त मेरे friends are reviving। Baby रुको तुम देख नहीं रही I'm driving। किसी से भी करती नहीं कोई नहीं है उसके टाइप का। मैं करता नहीं डिजर्व उसे ना मैं उसके लायक था। तो उसकी एक सुने वो तेरी 6 सुने। पर शायद उसे पता नहीं है मेरी हाइप का। टापू में गोली और कमरे अंधेरे। तू दे दे जवाब अब सवालों के मेरे। करती है असर मैं देखूं सवेरे। बिछाता हूँ लाइनें मैं नामों की तेरे। तुम आते जाते रहते हो ये दिल है बाजार नहीं। अब मुझे तेरे वादों पे है एतबार नहीं। हल्के हल्के बोले कॉल पे आती आवाज नहीं। क्या मैं नहीं मरूंगा मुझ पे होगा अजाब नहीं। वो मुझसे पूछती क्या मिलता तुम्हें गाने से। पैसा आता क्या मैं रोक दूं पाने से। लिखे सवाल इन किताबों पे तू दे जवाब। और क्या क्या करें तुझ पे लिख बैठे हैं लाजवाब। मेरे दिल में मखसूस है वो मेरी जगह। और ढूंढता हूँ खुद में मैं दर्द की एक दवा। बता दो मुझे कि मैं करता भी क्या। इस जमाने हाल में तुम मांग रहे हो वफा। इस जमाने हाल में कौन मांगता है वफा। इस जमाने हाल में सिर्फ मांगते हैं जगह। खुश रहो मेरी
नूरे
सदा करे
साडा नूरा इमोर्टल आप लूस आदमी
पड़े तू तेरी बातें और तेरी ही फलसफे सोचा के
की हाल है
जा रहा और लिखता तो खत्म हो जाते हैं
ये द पाला
दर्द में मैं डूबा मुझे तैरना नहीं आता
पाला पाला
गया
Guys, he's not friend.
उसके लिए गलत साइज
Don't mind him, mute him.
मुझे और
He's a
मैं
fucking
हंसता
shit.
गया उसके हाथ से उतारी वो अंगूठी
fuck you
लग गई आने में सुना ही नहीं
ते
उसको पता नहीं कि
रामी
हाँ
से हो गया कोई गुनाह
आतू
मुंह से तेरे बारे जब
वजह से ऑफलाइन खेलेगा
प्यार में
शिट आदमी
फ्रैंक कोच हाँ
ना लगे तो खुद का जैकेट तुझे दे दूं
नो नो दिस इमोर्टल प्लेयर दिस क्या नाम है तूने क्या नाम रखा है डम फक इज MMR इज हेरल्ड
all good.
शहर आपला
Yeah, shut up.
फक यू
Shut up.
bunch of friend I tell you
जाना तुम
Hey, shut up.
Chew me through अब पजे तुझे बोल रहा है
Inamo.
पजे तुझे बोल रहा है
तू मेरे पास आई तभी मुझे सांस आई महफिलों में ढूंढता हूँ तेरा मैं जिक्र दिल पे हाथ रखा जैसे तेरी बात आई अलग शश के तू हल्की पे राय ना साफ करो चेहरा ये साफ करे आईना तेरी याद आई तुझे साथ
अबे ये हैं कौन है जिनके साथ तू खेल रहा है
वो शख्स से टूटने का खौफ है मैं गवाह दूं
हर किसी के साथ खेल ले
अपने जाने की वजह तू बताई
Hey, skill है ना.
वेट नहीं कर सकता था
याद मुझे सब
अभी स्ट्रीमिंग कर रहा है स्ट्रीमिंग पे
आती क्यों है जिंदगी तेज वापस मुड़ने का रास्ता नहीं
भोसड़ी के तेरी में एक स्ट्रीम मिस नहीं करता तू फिर भी मेरे आगे बातें करता है
दिल तख्ती में लिखा उसका नाम नहीं दिल की लकीर उसके घर जाती है पर अफसोस की गली मुझे याद नहीं लकीरों से निकली भी तू लकीरों में भटकावा मैं जैसे तस्वीर तेरी दिल की दीवार पर अटकावा मैं जो तू सुनना नहीं चाहती वो मैं बोलना नहीं चाहता हूँ तुझसे मिलना भी खुशी की बात सही तुझसे मिलकर उदास सा रहता हूँ याद आई है कि आरज़ू के आए पास मुझ पे इल्जाम के मैं कर रहा था टाइम पास एक हाथ में वाइन ग्लास तेरी बड़ी हाई क्लास लेकर ऑन द वीड मेरी
मैंने कहा किक करके तुझे
चढ़ चुके हैं टूटे शीशे की तरह
क्या हुआ
हैं लेके बैठी है वो हम संभल जाएंगे उनको बता दो हम बिगड़ चुके
मैं सोचू ट्विच
मम्मी को कॉल करूं किधर है यार
उससे बात नहीं उससे मैं देखे मुझे लगे वो नाराज नहीं आपको अंदाजा भी किस दर से मैं गुजर रहा खुद को कैसे बताऊं कि जिंदगी में आप नहीं आप डांटती हैं मुझे इसका मतलब कि आप बुरी हैं आपके बिना मेरी महफिलें अधूरी हैं क्या करा था मैंने जाना प्यार के सिवा चेहरा फेरा और जो गर्दन आपने मोड़ी है हम गली से जो निकले उसके करके वादा कि खाली
हेलो
कसम
मनदीप
जाएंगे दोबारा कदम रखते ही अटक जाएंगी सांसें मेरी तो आज उस गली में जाने का है इरादा पहली बार तैमूर किसी के लिए रो गया है तो आपसे मिलना मुझे लगता अब जरूरी हो गया है कॉलें मत करें बार बार मुझे कितनी बार बता चुकी हूँ तैमूर सो गया है तुझे हारे दिल सुना के हम चाह के भी न चाह सके दो कदम दूर होके तुझे हम न पा सके तो सुनती मेरे गाने सब पहुँचे तेरे दिल तक पर तेरे दिल के मोहल्ले में हम न आ सके उदासियाँ हम लेके बैठे तुझसे दूर तू जन्नत है एक मेरी और तू उसमें एक ही हूर अब वो मिलेंगी तो वादा करके उठूंगा कि अगली बार भी हम मिलेंगे जरूर मैं किसी के लिए रोया नहीं पर तेरे लिए रो गए हम पहले नींद भी नहीं आती थी तू चले गई तो सो गए हम खड़े रहे मर्द की तरह बदला दिल तूने घर की तरह बेवफाओं को फिर रोकते नहीं हम जाने दिया अपने फर्ज की तरह मोहब्बत तो
क्या कह रही है और गई पता नहीं जा रही कौन सी बेट
की तरह सपेरों तले रोन गए मुझे और मैं
वो छोड़ मुझे देख मैं क्या खेल रहा हूँ
याद रखें दूर होके ठोकरे ही
पजा मतलब आज गेम हार गए हो
मेरी
ये भी
जिंदगी में
हारते हुए।
रोक टोक नहीं थी अब आप भी अपने घर से इजाजत
2
लेके
के 3 के
जाएंगे
शिट
ए खुदा मेरे नसीब में क्यों दर्द लिखे हर काम अब अधूरा हो रहा है बचपन से शायरी का शौक था मुझे आज तेरी वजह से वो पूरा हो रहा है वो परेशान मेरे फैट चेक मैक्स I want you out of my head so bad I want you out of my bed I'm sad I need my check can't find it let me check मैं तेरे लिए कुछ नहीं सचमुच नहीं तू मेरे लिए सब थी बस्ती के तहस
का प्लस मुकावा है वरना मैं लाइव देख सकता
छोड़ दूं तो मेरी याद से मैं तुझे कैसे छोड़
Hey, fucking speak English, bro. I cannot understand you.
bro I'm not telling you that
Joking, bro.
I'm just talking with I'm just talking with dumb
Okay, play
fuck
properly, okay, bro.
Bro.
Don't throw, okay. I carry you up. Carry you up.
Yo, I'm Pudge, dude. It's not Pudge. Fuck him.
Hey,
Where
what?
you
don't
from,
know how to
bro?
book? What?
he's no bro he's dumb fuck is so fuck
भी मेरी भी सदा आबाद जगह है ये मखसूस सुनते गाने वो बस समझते नहीं दर्द तू वो वाहिद जिसने किया था महसूस तो मेरे लिए बहुत कुछ है काला to lose calm down we got liquors and goose go big go home जैसे मैं स्नूप दी मासूम तू भी कम नहीं है हमसे ज़माना खुद है ज़माने से हम नहीं है गुजारे जिंदगी है जलते भी ना हो प्यार करते पर मिलते भी ना हो ये जो मसले होते हैं मेरी जिंदगी में तू अगर होगी तो ये मसले भी ना हो मेरा दो लड़के गुनगुनाते प्यार से और ये ताने मुझे अंदर से भी मारते अबे लिखूं भी तो क्या लिखूं मैं अपने गाने सुनूं अपने बोल मुझे काटते
स्ट्रीम में देख स्ट्रीम पे लाइव चल रहा हूं
बेटर हैव थी आदि तैमूर थी तुम सब
अब देखता हूं
से के लिए तैमूर बेग के दिल में तो मशहूर थी तुम तेरा नाम जब
चल मैच मुके तो फिर इंतजार करिए अच्छा मैं स्ट्रीम पे जा रहा हूं
तू छोड़ के ना जा
सही है
तू छोड़ती नहीं मुझे तो मैं वापस कैसे आता फर्क देख के मैं कहां से कहां पहुंच गया मोहब्बत मौत से जाने वाला लौट गया अब मैं करूं तो फिर करूं क्या
हाँ आ गया फाइनली इमॉर्टल अगेन मेरे पास तो शोर है अच्छा दोबारा आ गई है हाँ ये मैं ही देख रहा हूँ खाली हेलो सर हेलो सर बेग
दिल की तिजोरी में बस अकेले हो तुम वो कहती थी मुझसे बस मेरे हो तुम इस दिल की तिजोरी में बस अकेले हो तुम मेरे हो तुम
मेरे पास शोर है अच्छा दोबारा आ गया
आकी शाउट आउट क्या करेगा शाउट आउट का
शाउट आउट वाला मैं नहीं हूँ मैं नीचे हूँ हेलो बिग फैन हूँ मैं बिग फैन वाला हूँ गानों का टाइम है बोतल की गानों
पार्टी लीव कर मनोज पार्टी लीव कर मनोज
क्या लीव का
Yo, Pugna, can you give me mana, dude? Nah.
Yes! More like that!
Regeneration!
Welcome to the not ready. Come in, friend. It's not ready. Right to it.
Alright! Ah, fuck. No. Not using quick cast, dude.
And now. Yes.
Yo, guys, I don't have mana. You come in, putang ina mo.
Your bottom tower is under
Hey, you fucking hell.
Happened.
You got it. It's not ready.
He's going for the silver edge.
Your top tower is under attack.
It's not ready.
Your top tower is under attack.
Fresh chops!
You go heal your mana na de.
Tower is under attack.
Heal your mana de. Tambi.
It's not ready.
Okay, cast it.
Forward.
Skills.
We'll devour you. It's not ready. Fill your lungs up. Yes! It's not ready. Good idea.
Guys, help!
Under attack! It's not ready.
Oh, come on, guys. Fuck it.
It's not ready. Right to it.
Okay, this versus in the world. Ah, this. Ah.
Waiting in.
Spotted.
It's not ready. Hooked him.
Radiant's courier has been killed. Lost in the woods.
Here I come.
Oh my god, we lack too much damage.
Leave time. It's not ready. Heading out. Fill your lungs up. Whatever.
No, dude, we lagged. We lagged. I don't know what the fuck we lagged.
Yes.
Yep.
You won't feel the pain.
This skin does us, dude. For sure. It's a low rank game, dude.
Chop chop.
Blessings upon a loyal
Will not rise in my presence.
Your top tower is under attack. Your top tower has fallen. Your middle tower is under attack.
Chin chopper, chin chopper.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Oh, yes.
Your middle tower has fallen.
Ah!
We have no lockdown, dude.
Get a fucking blink, man.
Smell. It's not ready. Waiting in.
Chill out, guys. We're gonna lose.
It's not ready.
I mean, win.
You got it. Yes, smell. It's not ready. Yes! Here I come!
Give me something good.
Good idea.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Right to it. Yeah. Oops, was that me? Right. Forward. Breathe.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Yes.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Take a deep.
Sisters 3 once more.
Yes.
Guys, go. We can play now.
Yes.
You get some smoke.
Right to it.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
It's not.
Your bottom tower has
Waiting.
fallen.
Something's rotten. Coming through.
This build gonna be fun.
I'm under attack.
I'm stuck forever. Oh my god!
Whatever.
Luna, fuck you.
Right. It's not ready. Here I come.
Yo guys, BKBs for pussies, okay?
Forward. About bloody time. I take a deep. resist the cobra, little bird.
Little bird! Oh, this is a cobra, little bird!
Dire structures are fortified.
Carnage! Heading out. Snapping. Nor such. Good idea. Fill your lungs up. Whatever. I'll bring the sword to the land.
Let me have this item, dude. We can end the game.
Forward. Smells good. Yeah. Coming through. Good idea. Head now.
Wait me.
Oops, what's that mean? Aye, aye.
Your bottom tower is under attack. Your bottom tower is under attack. The enemy's middle tower has fallen.
Didn't go the way I planned.
Here I come.
The enemy's middle barracks has fallen. Dire structures are fortified. The enemy's middle tower has fallen.
Fight me. It's me, coffee.
दूसरे दर्द का नाम खाए, जख्म किए हजम मैंने क्या बताएं। कोई चीज तुझसे छुपी नहीं कभी, हर चीज सामने है तेरे, तुझसे क्या छुपाएं। Yeah, I'm waiting for my peak, ये बुलंदियां भी छूनी है मुझे, मगर the best is yet to see। ये सब चीजें जो अब हो रही हैं जिंदगी में मेरी, कभी सोचा नहीं था मैंने it wasn't meant to be। क्यों मैं निकलूं बाहर, क्यों कमाने जाऊं, घर में लिखूं बस मैं स्टूडियो में गाने जाऊं। मैं जिनके लिए था बुरा आज देखो शो में वो भी आए, काफी चाहते थे कि गाने शाने वो भी गाएं। सुनूं हर बात तेरी, मैं वो लड़का नहीं हूँ, I don't care। मुझे परवाह नहीं, मैं लड़ता नहीं हूँ, दूर भी चले जाएं तो राबता रहेगा। तेरी आस में ये जिस्म बस यूं कांपता रहेगा, तो मैं बोलूं क्या, तेरे आगे मेरी चलती नहीं है। दिल से की भी मोहब्बत कभी किसी को मिलती नहीं है, मर मिटे हैं उन पर लिख रहे हैं गाने, पर अफसोस उन्हें पता ही नहीं वो गाने मेरे सुनती नहीं है। तेरी याद आए पर तू याद नहीं है, करने के लिए छोड़ी तूने कोई बात नहीं है। दिल की बातें अब अमानत ही नहीं रही, खयानत हो चुकी वो बातें राज नहीं है। तू कहा
मेरी गलती तो मेरी वजह, तेरी गलती तो मैं क्यों वजह। मंजिल तो पता है पर रास्ता नहीं जाने का, रास्ता ढूंढ भी लो वास्ता नहीं है जाने का। अब किसी से मेरा हिसाब नहीं है, मेरी आंखों में देख यहाँ कोई ख्वाब नहीं है। खून के घूंट पी रहा हूँ मैं रात दिन, ये मेरा खून है ये शराब नहीं है। मैं शराबी हूँ मेरी आस न छीन प्लीज, तू मेरी आस है शराब नहीं है। नोच फेंके लबों पे मैंने सवाल, ताकत शौकी है जवाब नहीं है। अब तो पंजाब भी पंजाब नहीं है, और खुद जैसा आप तो आप नहीं है। जख्म आबाद है आने जाने के, और ऐसा कोई भी हिसाब।
वक्त गुजरता गया जिंदगी एक दौड़ है, हर किस्म के गम मिले पर तेरा गम कुछ और है। वो आंखें जो मेरे सिवा किसी को देखे ना, पर उन आंखों का असल हकदार कोई और है। शहरे दिल में कमाता कैसे पैसे मैं, वो कीमत होती मेरी और तनख्वाह कुछ और है। तुझे ढूंढने में जिंदगी कर दी है बसर, मेरी तलाश तू तेरी तलाश कोई और है। पूरी रात मुझसे बातें करके क्लास में वो सो गई थी, उठा दिया था बस ये गलती मुझसे हो गई थी। मुझे याद है एक दिन स्कूल में मैं गिर गया था, एक मामूली सी चोट पर वो रो गई थी। नफरत है उसको मुझसे और मेरे आने से, सोचा बचा लूंगा मोहब्बत अपनी गाने गाने से। तूने अपने हाथ से लगाए हैं मेरे मरहम, मैं चोटें भी लगाने लगा था इसी बहाने से। लगता ऐसे जैसे रात भर वो सोती नहीं है, मोहब्बत हर किसी को हर किसी से होती नहीं है। मुड़ के भी नहीं देखा जब गई तू दिल ये तोड़ कर, कमाने जाता हूँ आराम मैं आराम छोड़ कर। ये दास्तां सुना रहा हूँ सालगिरह के दिन, आज तेरी सालगिरह है ना तो तू आके मुझसे मिल। हैप्पी बर्थडे टू यू, आज तुम खुशियाँ मनाओ। कितने दोस्त बन गए हैं उसके मुझे नहीं बताओ। मजा आता था जीने में जब तुम थी मेरे साथ, अगर ये सुन रही हो तुम तो जान लो ये बात। तेरी याद मुझे आती तो खटक देता हूँ फौरन, और आज सालगिरह है तेरी यादें आने दूंगा आज। हैप्पी बर्थडे।
दिल एक मंजिल है जाने वाले लौट आते, एक ही रास्ता है आने वाले बहुत आते बहुत आते। आने वाले बहुत आते, रुकने वाला कोई नहीं है, गम हम किससे बांटे हैं। दिल एक मंजिल है जाने वाले लौट आते, एक ही रास्ता है आने वाले बहुत आते बहुत आते।
What the fuck is this, dude? He's not working. Dobson. Tiger and Thompson playing in the same team. Okay.
Regeneration!
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
I'm waiting for this. Astro versus Pandas? Yeah, no, Pandas. Yep. Thompson. Bloodstone.
I don't even need. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack.
I just set you free. One cries more.
Oi! Oh, lipak! Pog! Pog! Utang inang Pog!
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Okay, nice black hole. What is going on? Okay, they won.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
So easy, dude.
Radiant's bottom tower.
OP hero.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen. Radiant's bottom barracks has fallen. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
His laning phase and then drop him in a good game.
Yeah, it just seems like if he gets out of the lane, he's still the same hero as before,
Yeah.
which is absurdly broken as he was at the Berlin.
Yeah, you were gonna comment something about the silencer, right?
Yeah, no, I was gonna say I think Nine Pandas is confused. They don't realize
You gotta counter Enigma.
Enigma's on their team. I don't know if they got the memo. They picked Silencer and Rupik. when they have the Enigma, which is quite interesting.
I don't think these two supports really threaten Ember that much. I also feel like with Storm, these aren't like the two heroes I would choose.
No, you kind of want like a Skyraf to go with the Storm so you can always kill people.
They did ban that though. On the side of Aster.
I mean, if you don't have Skyraf, then you can still you can.
Team Aster's turn to ban.
Being a champion, much like our internet sponsor here at the Bali Major. Shout out to BizNet for being the official internet sponsor for the Bali Major, and Ramses for his expiring career as MMA fighter. I can't wait to see that happen.
I would pay oodles for that fight. I'd be front row seats. What about you, Fear?
For Quinn versus Ramsey?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Well, who you got, though? In terms of physical prowess, Quinn versus Ramses.
I think they're pretty similar.
I think they're pretty similar. So Quinn definitely has the height advantage.
Gravity plays a big role.
Yeah. They're both in like the featherweight category.
I'm just gonna make it just, I'm going for NA, of course.
Oh, okay, fine. I don't know if I've ever seen Quinn lift an object before.
I don't think anyone actually wants to see that fight,
What are you talking about?
Have we ever seen Quinn's mouse come off the mouse pad?
10 seconds remaining.
I don't know.
What were you gonna say?
Oh, nothing.
Remaining.
Winter, which one you got? Quinn v Ramses in the octagon.
I think the fight will just never be over. Nobody will have the power to knock the other person out.
That's actually a very valid prediction.
It'll be like some ground grappling battle.
Someone's got to win eventually.
No, Quinn is gonna lose.
Test of endurance.
No, Quinn is gonna lose because he has long hair.
Oh, you think Ramses is gonna play dirty? He's gonna yank it.
Yeah, but before the fight, Quinn's gonna shave his head.
That's right.
That's right.
Like the TI buff.
He's gonna put some war paint on too.
Man, we got a content piece brewing up here. Thank you to Snare for that healing salve interview. As we get into game number 2 of Aster versus 9 Pandas, where, by the way, that interview was recorded before the event started. And congratulations to 9 Pandas. They have locked their TI slot for quite a while now. So Ramses was right in not having to worry about the points. Just show the best Dota. And even if they don't win this series, they're still going to be going to Seattle. Aster, on the other hand, they really want to win this series. They are on the cusp. And if they are able to win this, that means that BetBoom will be eliminated and Aster will be in contention but not locked, because it'll be between Quest and Aster as the last 2 remaining contenders in the Bali Major.
So overall, is it more interesting? Is it just the same result if they win or lose in terms of like Quest
10 seconds remaining.
needs to win it all for them to make the slot? Or like, I guess if Aster wins this and the next series, they're just guaranteed?
Yeah, so if Aster win this, they get 300 points, which rockets them to 908. And Quest, if they win the whole thing, they get 830.
Oh.
So actually, no matter what.
If Aster wins this, no matter what they're in.
Yeah, and actually, if Aster win this, then also Quest can no longer qualify.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Oh, wow.
Okay. So does that mean we have our 12 locked in if they win?
If Aster win this game, I believe we have all 12 of our locked in.
And then if they
slots.
lose,
if they
Quest
lose, then
would have to win it all to take BetBoom's.
Or grand final.
Oh, sorry. First or second. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. So.
Wow, that actually changes the stakes quite a bit. I didn't really look at it like that.
Okay, so that means that if we're all about high stakes Dota, we're all rooting against Aster right now.
Yeah, you want the 3 games.
Yeah. Oh no, I'm saying we want the rest of the tournament to have like some stakes. Like, every game for Quest is basically the finals of the qualifier to make it to TI.
That's a good point.
But we're an NA panel except for Winter, and Master.
Thank you guys for doing the math. I don't really want to do the math here.
I like the math, but we got Sumail. He's our NA representative now. We've got Quinn. I mean, I feel like, we may not have any NA teams left in the major, but we got like most of the mid laners on lock.
That's true. We got valuable exports.
We do. Yeah. Snaking from NA.
Yeah.
Problem with Shopify Rebellion is their mid laner's not NA. Like that's what they're missing.
That's the only problem, yeah.
Give him back to us. We need him.
You do need him.
I mean, we have one more actually, LGD. That's true.
Nothing to say is carrying the torch for you guys.
Yeah, one last guy in Bali.
Is there no other SEA player in any of these teams?
It was Abed and nothing to say.
GG.
GG.
That's all you need.
All right, friends, let's get into the draft. It was a first pick Undying with a Morphling, a Brood, Hogna, Bendusa banned out, followed by an Enigma Storm Spirit response. 8th pick Amber. Of course, if Sumail sees that Storm, he's going to go for that. Second bands, the Bat Rider, the Skywrath Mage, the Timber Saw, 9 Pandas, they take up the Knock Siren, the Beastmaster, and one more hero.
What's it going to be, Neil?
I think they continue targeting XXS. Their offlaner.
Lycan, perhaps?
He has been doing work on that.
So has the Enigma changed for you right now, Fear? Or do you just not like the hero still?
I haven't seen a single, like, all the games I've been on panel for, Enigma has lost every single
Okay, let's see if it's confirmation bias. I was thinking that. Hold up, let's continue.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't really seen it do well. Actually, I saw one game where While You Smile played it on POS 5. He griefed his lane, but, you know, it's fine. He farmed like a Blink BKB Refresher Orb on POS 5 Enigma, and ended up carrying the game in that regard. But that Rubik pick is kind of a block pick in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
You're just like securing the Enigma a little bit. We don't know if the Enigma is going to be 5. We don't know if it's going to be in the offlane. It's still a bit open.
Enigma is 28 games with a 57% win rate.
I've watched every loss.
So you have just been unlucky.
But you have to filter that out, right? Does the wins come more from the core Enigma and the losses come more from the support Enigma?
I do not have the technology on my tablet.
Well, lucky for 9 Pandas, they flex it between everyone. Miero, Antares, and Solo have all had a shot at playing Enigma in this tournament.
Yeah, I feel like the Enigma is probably going to be a core here. It's most likely a response to the Undying. Like the offlaners all hate playing against Undying. And they just go for, okay, right now I can just pull the wave back. I have Enigma. You can't do anything to me. I can play the lane.
But 4 Enigma can do that.
Team Aster's turn to pick.
But then you're like kind of like greedy, right? You're not going to be so useful.
Well, the thing about 4 Enigma that's a little bit different is you're generally not multiplying your conversions as much. You're not getting as many levels, which means you're not getting the cooldown and the stronger ones, because when you're playing core Enigma, you're getting all the CS, right? You're hitting everything, which means they're multiplying.
Right.
It's a lot more difficult to just do that as a POS 4, because Undying can actually just man up and hit your Eidolons back, and they're really slow. You do want to micro them back and continue to hit creeps to get that multiplication on them. So I'm not a huge fan of getting conversions level 1 on the Enigma. I think if you do go for the Enigma support, the level and stun's been buffed enough to justify getting that
But
spell.
don't you feel like if you're going 4 on the offlane, you should actually still consider doing that to pull back the lane?
You can consider it. I think you could do it at level 1 and try and bring it back, but I just haven't seen it work. I haven't been a big fan of just any of the Enigmas I've seen trying to make this work in the support role. More of a believer in the offlane at the moment.
We did see the offlane lose earlier, but
it did.
I mean,
it looked
Enigma's
good for a while.
Yeah, it's always been super annoying to play carry against Enigma, and you mentioned like just have 3 carries.
Yeah.
But then, actually, no, that ended up winning.
No, they lost.
Wait.
Oh, the Enigma
No, they won the 3.
The Enigma,
yeah,
the
lost.
Enigma.
Not because of the Enigma.
Well, yeah,
the Enigma got a black hole off and killed nobody in it, and then, you know, disaster.
Yeah, we definitely didn't feel the impact of the Enigma that game.
After the first 5 minutes, because he was top net.
Yes, he was.
But that's just what Enigma does.
It is indeed. I got a question for you, Fear. What do you think? How do you? What's your impression of Doom so far this tournament? What do you think his win rate is?
What I think Doom's win rate is, it doesn't seem very good. I'm gonna say it's sitting at a 40-45.
Yeah. I don't think Fear's watching this tournament, Neil. He's at a
higher than 50?
61% win rate on Doom.
What?
41 games.
That's really high. Actually.
Then why isn't everyone not always picking
I
him?
don't know, man.
I figured
He's
this one as
ignored
well.
in second phases extremely often.
To be honest, I would have said the same thing.
No.
Like, I was. That's why I asked you, because I was surprised Doom's was so high. I was wondering why teams are still picking it, and then because it looked too greedy to me today.
There's just too many other heroes that are more valuable to pick in the first phase. I think Doom in the second phase feels more reasonable, because right now he's toned down. His laning phase is not as strong as before. I feel like before you could just blind pick him, you don't even care about the matchup, but right now I feel like you should still consider his laning phase and then draft him in a good game.
Yeah, it just seems like if he gets out of the lane, he's still the same hero as before, which is absurdly broken as he was at the Berlin.
Yeah, you were gonna comment something about the silencer, right?
Yeah, no, I was gonna say I think 9 Pandas is confused. They don't realize
You gotta counter Enigma.
Enigma's on their team. I don't know if they got the memo. They picked Silencer and Rubik. when they have the Enigma, which is quite interesting.
I don't think these two supports really threaten Ember that much. I also feel like with Storm, these aren't like the two heroes I would choose.
No, you kind of want like a Skywrath to go with the Storm so you can always kill people.
They did ban that though. Side of Aster.
I mean, if you don't have Skywrath, then you can still pick Lion. I think Lion can still be a decent replacement for that. Like, you just want the Storm to have a partner to run around the map to create havoc and kill heroes when you see them.
So are we saying 9 Pandas draft is already flawed?
Dire team ban.
I guess that's what we are saying.
Yeah. So we're saying we're smarter than 9 Pandas without even seeing gameplay.
We should swap them. They should be here, where we should be in the practice room. Or would you be playing here? Are you okay to let me have carry?
You carry? I don't know.
Okay, I'll go 5.
You're just digging your own hole, Brian.
Come on, dude. Don't tell me like that.
I don't think I've ever heard to be so incredulous. You?
I was expecting him to at least humor me. He just shut that shit down.
Speaking of carries, 9 Pandas need us to figure out what Ramses is going to be playing because Bloodseeker and Jug get banned out. Meanwhile, Aster need to figure out their carry as well, as Monkey King and Templar Assassin get taken out.
Feeling like a PA.
Drow Ranger.
PA.
Damn it.
Darn. If it ain't broke.
I don't love the Drow.
Pick it.
I don't love it here. It is going to give a hard time to Enigma. Maybe it's really going to come down to the pull camp. I feel like it's really difficult for Enigmas to block the pull camp right now. In the sense that, like, you have a ranged support and you're against Undying, and it's so easy to de-ward it. So in the past, whenever I was laning against Enigma, I'm thinking, like, I just need this small camp to get pulled every single minute so that my support's not always in the lane. So my XP in the lane stays near my tower somewhat. So I think that bottom lane is going to be a real battle of what's happened. Maybe the Enigma sends some Eidolons over, helps him out. This is a Ramses classic. I actually like this pick a lot. He's against Doom. He doesn't mind getting doomed. It also gives you like a secondary jumper, which makes Storm's job easier. It's going to allow Enigma to be a bit more patient. And you're not bad against Drow. I think the tempo of AUKEY is pretty solid.
I mean, back to your point, I think to rectify the blocking of camps, you could always do like a smoke in the early levels to try to get a first blood, or you just have to go there early to set up so that if you think that the sentry blocking is that important for you, I think you should do that to deal with it.
AUKEY gives them much better level 1 play for sure.
Yeah, I think they really needed this tanky frontline hero for 9 Pandas because Enigma kind of plays in the back, so Silent and Storm never wants the frontline. So they needed someone to do it. The question is, does Hyperthermia go through BKB? Because it's debuff immunity.
I would imagine it applies to you, but it would not.
But yeah, as soon as you come out of your BKB, though, you've got like 90% reduction on you.
Yeah,
so that doesn't feel nice for sure. I think Aster's draft is just way more well-rounded. I just see a bunch of squishy heroes on 9 Pandas here, and this AUKEY has to just go ham.
Yeah, but what about the stats?
I was gonna say, like, here, based on
I've cursed game 2 all day, so like I'm fine with doing it.
Here are the contesting stats. China always wins, or 3 games. They could be mutually exclusive. So if it's China always wins, stays true. Unless if it's China always wins with 3 games.
Well, I'm under the assumption that I'm supposed to just assume 9 Pandas are gonna win this game. So I just need to tell you why their draft is better. Like, what do I like about their heroes?
Well, then let's just get this formality over with. In game number 2 with OD Pixel and Fogged.
Yes, time for game 2 between Aster and 9 Pandas and Fogged. What do you make of this? We're getting round 2 of the Monet Drought. It's coming in again. This time it's going to be up against a very different carry. Ramses getting that Alchemist to close things up, something that we know that 9 Pandas do enjoy. Are you enjoying seeing it here? Do you think this AUKEY's going to have potential, or Aster going to be able to take home the 2-0?
I don't know. Aster seemed to be onto something. Got to be honest with you here. There's a lot of squishy heroes. I like that they point out that's the first thing that I was going to do. So I was looking for what 9 Pandas, what Ramsey was going to play frontliner kind of way, because there's tons of damage. Aster, good well-rounded draft, and we'll have to see if 9 Pandas is going to be able to make Storm Spirit look a bit better. They definitely struggled. I mean, look, they did keep the game fairly even.
Yeah, it was close. Aster, those final moments, that final fight.
I feel like Aster in particular, like Sumail and Monet, really popped off and how they could control the games. And honestly, XXS, he did his job perfectly. I think
he tanked the deaths.
I feel like 9 Pandas maybe went for him because it seemed like they hated him. I think every lasso was getting thrown at him, and it's like a couple of these fights, like Sumail and this Drow Ranger, are able to pop off. So we'll see what ends up going down here, and let's see if this Enigma pick ends up really working here. They do have the coverage, of course, with Global and stuff like that, but definitely a strong approach again here from Master. Going for the Drow, even though not versus Morphling. They like, screw it. It worked out well. Monet probably felt good. They do like this hero a lot. I know even in the past, Monet does like to play it. And does, of course, have Gus versus... let's see how we end up going down here. We should be in for kind of a... Let's see if I can... This lane... I've seen this lane be very, very scary. If you can get an early level 2, you get Infernal Blade, and you just have the Black off plus the Sneak Bomb kill it up here. We'll see how Ramsey is able to deal with that. Get traded constantly, though. As if is on the floor, if a curse comes down as the play happens too. This could be an interesting lane.
And always fun to see them sort of run it back in the mid matchup with the Storm and Ember. But last time round, I remember I think it was 22 last hits that they both hit. So we'll have to see how that changes this game.
Yep. All the Eidolons just got cleaned up. Monet gets them all. Played and got multi-shot level 1. So a cool approach there to deal with Enigma. Something you don't see too often, but definitely something that can catch somebody off guard. Murree will lose. I mean, he was also, I think he shared control with Antares, because Antares was using him on the left side to trade with the Undying, but then yeah. I don't think you expect multi-shot. Cool. Mid's, of course, going to be that one to look at. Will Sumail be able to work his magic again? I feel like he will. He's so comfortable in this matchup. Taka wants round 2 to punish him. Solo actually still goes for the Glaives level 1. Bit interesting. Don't see this too often anymore. They're so expensive.
Real threat's going to be when that level 2's online for Boca and XXS top. That's when they can look to dive.
They hit 2 though first. Ramses immediately charges up the concoction. Has to just throw it onto exit. I want to see if XXS does go for the Infernal Blade play too, because I feel like most of the time when I do see them play versus like the strength hero, they do like to get it. Yeah, he will.
He takes it.
I figured he would. It's too good versus something like the Alchemist for damage. It does add up.
Yeah, just wants to be able to keep Ramses off the creeps.
Yeah, it's like easily over 100 damage. Ramses, I'm gonna keep watching.
But they'll have another Infernal Blade. Jump forward with the blast off Ramses. He's punished.
And they're actually going to be able to get both.
I think they will. Double kill on the top plane. I mean, it almost felt inevitable there.
Yep.
You saw the timings being hit. Infernal Blade coming back. They went for the kill. Meanwhile, elsewhere, down bottom, Antares also to fall. Asta strike hard in both side lanes.
Yeah, I really like this top. I thought perhaps like they're going to ask this but both go be like a trade sometimes, but Ramses has to be the lane is up this. Like, you're just
much damage. He's going to try for Baboka.
Okay.
Concoction out. They will get it.
We'll get it. But I mean, Solo gets the last hit. Ramses doesn't. Will be a +2 at the least. But Ramses kept very, very low HP here constantly.
So does not want to trade with XXS.
Be careful up there.
A little bit of something finding the kill back their way.
Yep.
I'm Pandas.
Got the Healing Lotus as well too. Murree. Up a little far. He's losing a lot of Eidolons. Another round of Eidolon just get cleared out from the multi-shot. Solo have a pull available top. He does, but this lane position, it's not looking so nice for Ramses. Solo will get the pull off. Looks like.
Mid lane. So going very even once again. A little bit of an time for key attacker.
Yeah, he decided, screw it, I'm not taking forward. I'm playing our second point of static rim.
Not playing. And I'll go for Book. Just into the concoction. They'll never get the kill.
Okay. Well, be careful with 10-1. Next success. Solo feeling confident though because the Healing Lotus.
That's a good job for 9 Pandas to be able to find 2 openings now to get the kills back their way.
Okay, Glaives are paying off here rather than having last word in the long run. And Ramses does have coming in because they did get that pull off there from Solo to get that kind of play. And Boca does have to take the long walk toward top. So Ramses, yeah, he's going to... An action-packed early game again, 3-2. Tons of kill threat on both these side lanes. And cool to see how Kiyotaka just, playing it, of course, a little bit cleaner in mid maybe, but also just seeing maybe a reflection of having 2 points in Remnant instead of just the 1. A little adaptation.
Worked out better for him. Sort of a wave of CS advantage this game.
Oh, the Centaur actually stunning him. That could get him killed.
Being able to get off the stun, and indeed they'll jump forward with the blast off over towards Ramses. He's in trouble. Final plays there. Ramses is out.
And Baboka goes for the secondary, gets the bomb onto Solo. Is it enough? Not quite, but oh my god, the neutral.
He could throw another sticky bomb in.
Oh, he might be able to.
Get it. There it is.
Nope.
It's going to miss him.
The glyph, he glyphs the wave to kill Solo. Can he get the hit?
He's going to try. No, he can't. And, I mean, can Ramses punish this? Yeah, he already had the concoction cooking.
But Ramses, he's going to take a ton of damage.
And he's not going to get Baboka.
No.
Baboka's able to walk away as XXS stands his ground and punches back at the Alchemist.
Oh my god, the Centaur creep. They don't want Ramses to win. Oh, man, I feel like I see that so much in pubs, but in a pro game, seeing him just get Centaur stunned and stunning himself. Ouch. Sumail is doing that Sumail thing, though. The spam is adding up on Kiyotaka. Starting to get bullied back a little bit here, even though he has the 10 denies. No. Holding his own.
Kiyotaka. Still got plenty of one charges.
They're going to go for
play with this. Certainly go aggressive on this one. Jump forward to get the silence in onto Sumail. Dragged back by the Vortex. They'll catch him out by surprise. Sumail goes down.
And they get a trade at all here. Nope, the Tombstone's getting focused.
The supports, both of them are here from 9 Pandas. Same to be said for Asta. They're trying to get in under the tower to take down Solo. They'll get him, but it'll cost them Pichu's life.
Good rotation from Solo and Antares. Great setup there. Sumail was under-leveled because of those denies. Kiyotaka did hit the 6 a bit earlier. Nice move. Very action-packed early game. Very similar, right, to last game. Let's see if it does have that same little bit of a slowdown period like we did last time, too. A lot of denies, of course, on the side of 9 Pandas. Naturally from the Enigma in particular, but that Storm be better than Sumail. Ramses, I mean, XXS is having an incredible game. He's actually just walking him down. This is a 3-0 Doom.
I think he's dead.
Ramses might just take out.
Damage.
Yep. Oh boy, that's a solo kill.
Yep, XXS hits the 6. He's got the Doom ready for whoever returns to the lane as well. This is not a safe part of the map for any of these cores to be farming. Definitely, at least not for Ramses anymore.
Hey, this boy is big. Vanguard 1, he's got Healing Lotus 2 to be able to play aggressive. Yeah, Doom's online, and he's going to go for Midas. Set up for success, XXS off of this lane. Miero's still farming well, but Monet is not getting slowed down the same as this Alchemist. This is an Alchemist, of course, so. Set up.
They get Monet.
Yeah, and they get him here.
Should be able to have a solid chance of wrapping behind the tower. Monet.
There is an Undying here, though.
It's going to be enough to keep them off him. Monet tries to stand his ground, turns with a multi-shot. Solo just getting in with the glaives. Monet getting low, will die.
+2.
But Miro will lose his life for it.
They might lose another also. Antares.
Come forward with the blast off Baboka. He's able to make the connection.
The bomb was off the mark, though. Another sticky in 1 second.
Antares is going to be fine. Turns with a Fade Bolt. Chance to step away. TP's going to be coming in from XXS. He'll move down to the bottom lane.
Stupendous.
They will see him, though. Well, they're actually just going to be able to disengage from this Doom. And Ramses, actually, he's just going to walk at them.
He was thinking about diving.
See?
It's going to mean that Baboka's going to get thrown under the tower.
No. I mean, Ramses is probably like, yes, Alchemist is out of my lane. Baboka, going to be close, he'll die.
Catch him with the Fade Bolt.
8 int for Solo. Yeah, Ramsey's super happy that XXS a rotation that does not end up connect. But XXS, he's got the Twin Gate. Will head his way back toward the top lane. He has Doom available.
You can catch Ramses from the trees.
Yeah.
It will be tricky. Ramses should be aware of the chance of this one.
They could. Do they have a TP to set up to get the catch on him?
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Ramses will be able to avoid XXS. We'll focus on the wave.
That's a rotation that does hurt XXS quite a bit there. Doesn't get a kill, and Ramses gets completely recovered. He gets like three creep waves or something off of that. And Monet does go down. 6.
Dire's middle tower is
Good pressure from both sides. I think Solo's done actually a really nice job with the blood grenades. I actually love it with silencer. So much damage. Push started top. They're also getting the push. Ramses, he seems to be aware of it. He gets out.
Can't step up here at all.
On this Undying. You can tip him 1 hit from the Flesh Golem. He could just die. She's still kind of stalking him. Not 6 on Baboka. If Baboka was 6, the 2 supports could threaten kills here. Both cores just out of. They're safe.
Murree's able to finish off the tier 1 bottom.
Sumail playing for his power rune. Lots of rotations coming around now. The tension's being diverted away from those side lanes, more toward the mid now.
Sumail playing for it to spawn up top. Down there. He's going to be over on the bottom side of the river, but he can't get over in time. Tries for some sort of slighting to pick up. Oh, get it. Key attacker able to grab the shield bridge.
Taka 900 ahead. Probably going to do the same build as last time. Still go for that Orchid to go for these plays. Have recovered. Starting to put here 9 Panda Esther. Find the slowdown anymore onto Ramses, and now 9 Panda is the one wanting to hit. Solo has hit 6 with the silence. I don't want to go for XXS though. He is incredibly tanky.
Not an easy fight to take up in 9 Pandas.
I mean, they're actually going for him. Hey.
Get XXS.
Okay.
All right. There you get pitched. Brilliantly here as the double kid.
Thought struggle a bit on the damage
They
there.
killed him super quick.
Yeah. The numbers. The acid spray.
Doom just melt.
Good goal for if anybody else. I thought they'd slower.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
His might is finished. Before that though, so he will build the 9 Pen heads up, and they punish Sumail. Not without global. He makes a really big mistake.
Catch him with the curse and Remnant at the ready. Sumail not messing around. Baits out a few TPs, gets back to the safety of his half of the map.
Like, oh my god. For a second I was like, oh my god, am I cursing him? He's about to get caught from the tree line from a black hole into last word. Okay. Farming some stacks now here too. Okay, lead. Ramses, he's already got the relic now finished up. Monet. Much slower farm to catch up.
Recovery from Ramses after those 3 deaths in lane.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Taka find himself an arcane rune. Nice pickup.
Better control of the power runes this game, 9 Pandas.
He farms way faster than a Drow Ranger. He's gonna have a very good timing on his Radiance, even though he did go down those 3 times. They're gonna be able to ball up with him.
Now, it's gonna be tough to kill him. I mean,
yeah.
A lot of it's gonna rely on kind of XXS getting in and finding him with the Doom pre-Chemical Rage.
Interesting. Miero actually, this game, decides to go for the Dominator Overlord build when he's playing versus a Doom. Last game didn't as Beastmaster when he's playing versus anything like that. And he's gonna have the for him. Whoop.
They should have a chance of finding him here. Chains into the silence, jump forward with the blast off. Miro's out. Hitaka.
He wants blood.
He's trying to find some kills and return. Sumail still has 18-1 charges. Hitaka's not going to expend any mana chasing for him.
Panda's getting more out of it. Even though they get the kill on the Enigma, Teki goes down, and Monet's actually getting involved to go for these gank plays, which Ramsey just sits back, hits more creeps, and continues to accelerate.
Complete free farm for the app.
Yeah, totally copy. It's almost like nothing actually happened in the lane. 10 CS a minute.
I mean, what's sort of Aster's best efforts at finding this Alchemist with the heroes that they have? Like who's grouping up to go for some sort of move to shut down Ramses? How do you slow down this Alch?
It's if you can get the angle for the Doom like you were talking about from earlier. Definitely not easy if he doesn't go for something like Blink Dagger. What I see, he's actually gone for Crimson Guard. Want to be a little bit tankier. I mean, this does give him armor a bit too to deal with the acid spray. We suspect of it up top. Initiation from off.
Perhaps DDs.
It's a reverse of last time. I feel like Sumail had full control of the runes last game, and now it's Kiyotaka with a DD, and he's got the Orchid coming out.
Just a bit of a switch up in terms of what the offlane has been able to offer. Last game it was XXS on his Visage, moving towards the mid, putting that pressure on. This time it's Murree on the Enigma, coming and joining the team early on in this mid area. Aster, they'll smoke up. Now looks to start the fight.
Global.
The high ground, Murree. He has the black hole locking Sumail down.
He's alive.
He's going to get healed up by the Soul Rip.
Tenders.
A survivor for that initial burst, but there's Antara steps forward with a stolen decay, helps finish Sumail off. As Sumail and Monet, they're gone.
Monet dies to the rotation. Kiyotaka soloed him down bottom.
I mean, Aster's trying to find some trades here. Bring down something, but from the ground, just get the range for the cook. And throws it down afterwards, reach up, gets the last word down upon the Undying. Is out of mana. Won't be able to chase on further, but Boca are able to step back under the tower.
Huge hit.
They get the 2 big kills there, both Monet and Sumail taken out.
I asked her, feels like they got to start looking to make some moves when these cooldowns are used. 9pan is just getting way too much. The solo from Kiyotaka, an infinitely better from this time around. He's at 15 minutes.
Yeah. Much too. So to play from this position, 15 minutes, they're already 5 behind. Of course, granted, a lot of that is
sure.
The fact that this game round pushing to its limit after a tough start.
But this Storm really is having that much better of a time, right? 200 gold ahead of Sumail. He is having a lot more difficulty. Look at the MZs. He's actually going through, what, a quad or
very, very rich. Just the change up in focus from 9pandas, right? They put more pressure around that mid, and it's paying off. You know, Sumail, he's felt the heat from that. He's got to make a very, very tough recovery in this game, and not him. So Monet wanting to slip behind. The 2 of these cores, they've got some catching up to do.
Looking to play with that early game advantage, 9pandas. Yeah, it's definitely worth seeing why this Dominator build to the floor. Even though it will be a first answer eventually here from the Doom, let's see the reasoning just to be able to apply that early pressure. Mid tower is gonna go to he got almost every power rune on Kiyotaka. These are scary to deal with. Drow is nowhere near the realms of wanting to fight Sumail either at this point, and the downtime has been given where Global's just back up. Like, they got to make a free move, 9pandas, with that one last time. It's been over 2 minutes. Back up for them to either counter any move that Aster goes for, or set up their own. Initiation for Aster this time, yeah, just really much not there. Except just going for the auras. Sumail being behind doesn't want to be the first one to jump in. Said it. It's been all 3 games today, if I'm not mistaken. Blessed with plenty of Dota into the midnight hour.
So far, it certainly looks like 9pandas are set up to push this series towards that game 3.
Yeah, it's looking real good for them with how much pressure they're applying on the map. And Kiyotaka, Regen just zipping around. Black Hole's gonna be back up in 20 seconds. Aster, they're looking to try to get something out of this here. Grouped up around top.
One last from Murree. I'll stick around here, Aster.
Everything's back up.
Radiant are scanning.
He's gonna dispel. Just on solo. He knows that someone was up here. They find Pichu.
Freebie. And is this around the Roche too? Yeah, I think they can maybe just go for it here. Acid spray at the ready. They've got Eidolons. Now that aura, it looks even better for the Enigma 2 to go for this Roche. Pandas.
They're gonna have to put together some crazy high ground defense, because that base, it's gonna be approached pretty soon by 9pandas at this sort of pace. Aster, they've got to prepare. Monet with the Hurricane Pike done, but still a much, much slower game than the last time round. Same for Sumail, who's gonna try and get this BKB online. Still a fair few thousand of gold.
They're so slowed down. Because yeah, it's even though, like you said, there's an Alchemist in the game, there's also a Doom in the game who's had Midas pretty early on in it. So that's 7k. It's a true 7k, even more than that, feels like. Game here from set the attention a little. It's absolutely working. Haste rune, every single power rune. So much that he's even. Perhaps into the bottom side, but we'll get caught from the.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
But this is for the office. I think for any type of like wanted to walk into the team fights, doesn't feel the easiest for 9pandas.
I think a dive the tower here, but Focus knows himself. They go straight. Tombstone. Slow down Kiyotaka a little bit. In fact, the backup arrives here from Aster. Gust won't connect. 9 Pandas, they'll walk away.
Yep. Tombstone gets forced. They immediately jump back. They force, yeah. How many TPs was that? 3 TPs, it looks like, I believe, or 2 or 3 TPs from Aster.
Pretty much, yeah, the whole team started to congregate around this mid lane. It's given more space on the side lanes. Ramses.
I like this. He takes the acid spray talent rather than the damage per Greevil Greech stack, the usual one. The acid spray talent versus Drow is amazing.
Invisibility.
Plus armor, always going to be godly versus Drow.
Fine with the smoke.
They're setting up for Tormentor, but it seems like 9 Pandas, they're setting up to maybe catch them while they're doing this. They're going to get low.
They could punish this if
Look
they time it right.
Angle.
Going down pretty quickly. He's going to try for the steal, but Radiant, they will get the finish on it.
Oh, Global to cover him.
Just to keep Kiyotaka safe, make sure that you can get out of this one. They don't want to lose the Aegis quite yet.
Aster is going for the full kind of read attempt to come back. XXS even takes a Philosopher's Stone on Doom.
They're try and make a go. They'll smoke up themselves. It is into the Aegis still of Kiyotaka.
Global's down.
There is a black hole.
Yeah. Murree also with his Helm of the Overlord, he's fairly tanky.
Who's the one to get the jump? It's really a good Gust that's going to have to start it. They'll look to Kiyotaka. They'll get him once, no doubt.
Okay, Ramses is on the left side. He's going to look to jump and stop things. Will he prevent the Doom?
Concoction's out to XXS. There's still going to be the root. The damage here for the Drow. Enough.
All right.
The chains were enough to hold him down. See if they can chase for more. They're looking for Ramses, but he gets the blink off in time. Ramses is fine.
He turned and hit the zombie and then blinked. That was crazy.
A little bit of something though for Aster. Good
pick off.
Yeah, good.
Work in these last 10 minutes or so to get this big lead.
And do you think 9 Pandas, will they go again now, or do they just wait for Roche when they have this lead and control of the map?
I think it depends on who they see. I think they can still look to get catches with the Black Hole and the Global Silence. Still a long time for the Roshan, and they are very strong. I mean, Ramses is, I mean, he almost doubled. He's 2 heroes put together almost at the point. The Drow and the Ember Spirit, their net worth is equivalent of the South.
Now leading the charge here off the back of the smoke. Gets the chain set up onto Solo. They go straight for the silencer. They'll take him down.
Hero
doesn't want to go in on this. We'll bail out of that one on a fight they want to take.
Can they sequence this into another kill?
They got another smoke.
Don't see them having another one. Checking Courier. No.
They could try
maybe a tower.
Pressure. Yeah, tier 1. I mean, the tier 1s have been standing a little too long for Aster's liking. I want to get rid of these.
I think 9 Pandas might actually fight around this here. Silencer's back up in 10 seconds.
There's something, Murray's in.
Global.
Gonna be able to get the black hole onto the two of them. The global's popped as well to keep him covered. They've got the control onto Monet. Monet's in trouble. He'll put the Manta. Will Mate Hurricane Pike straight back. He's to live. The Crimson Guard keeps him safe. They've only lost XXS here, Aster. We'll see the rest of can bail out of it. Kiataka, he'll zip forward, finish up the kills. Ready to draw here from Ramses, but indeed Kiataka's getting cut down low by Samael. Samael puts the beat. He's ready to turn the fire as he jumps forward with the remnants over towards Ramses. Ramses taken out. Samael picks up the double.
And Solo's going down. He just fought back.
Samael swings across, looks towards the silence. A triple kill for Samael as Aster hold the fight around the mid.
Holy crap. I mean, that's 9 Pandas picking the fight. Dude, they buy back on Solo, and he's like, let's go. I've got global. You're going to get the kill. Monet actually gets the disengage. Kiataka has to burn off Anna.
You see the Black Hole. It looked to be a great start, right? You're getting the two of them, the Black Hole, the kill off XXS, but not quite getting Monet. I mean, that initial sort of focus, Kiataka, it looks like he is going for the drought. But Crimson's popped, Manta's off, Hurricane Pike back. They didn't finish off Monet, and now to finish off Monet, it puts him in this risky spot. And Samael, he's ready to go with a BKB.
Zombies adding up too, definitely. There could have even been a situation where maybe there was a tombstone save. There was the shard up on this Undying. It was very close to them actually maybe getting that too. Right. Even at this deficit, Aster, that they can still fight back. I mean, we saw them come back from that deficit last time around.
And they made comebacks before.
Yeah, this is an impressive one.
Gonna be a tricky one, but they just made it a little bit easier with a fight like that.
I mean,
around the mid.
He got some big cleanup kills there.
He did triple kill for him. Lots of money, lots of gold, lots of XP. He's up to level 18 now. Still a bit of recovery to make, but he's stepping back into the action.
I mean, level 18 is a big deal. He's now 2 levels ahead of Kiataka.
A lot of XP from that engagement.
I'm still just so impressed how they're able to actually keep him alive a little bit long enough so that Sumail can get these type of cleanup kills. Because that's big item timings that 9 Pandas pick fight with, right? That's the AC just finished and everything too, and damage is there. Impressive stuff coming out from Aster.
Roshan's gonna still for that 1 minute and 40 back in play.
That would have been pretty big actually. Aster can definitely bring it down incredibly fast. Pandas maybe getting a little bit lucky with this. Completely set up in the area and a bit of a long one. That's Black Hole's going to be back up. Pressure on the lanes. Alchemist Illusions hitting mid. Eidolons as well as this Helm of the Overlord hitting bottom. Aster, they're going to have to react to one of these.
Samael can always make a quick trip to one of the other lanes. The Remnant.
True, that's probably what he's going to do, at least down bottom.
Lays it down in the pit and it's down towards the bottom lane. Clears out this push.
Pinging him out. They see Sumail, but he's got the Remnants.
He's going to be able to return. They'll be aware that he'll be able to hop back over.
Okay, Black Hole's back up. Ramses, he actually already used Chemical Rage.
Yeah, they can start things off.
Charging in.
Don't want to be going up on the high ground with all those proximity mines laid down.
He'll do it smart. He'll send the Manta to clear it out. And so, Solo, though.
He charges in. He takes out a couple of those. Mirrors in with the 2-man Black Hole. They get the jump. Straight away, they've caught Samael. They've caught XXS. They haven't got the to finish them off, though. Samael's having a turn. Puts the BKB. They've taken out.
They're alive.
Samael's still fighting fit here as he could go for more. Looks to Ramses. Ramses with the remainder of his BKB will TP out. But again, another jump from 9 Pandas with their Black Hole that does not go their way.
These auras, they're really XXS, they're working. That plus the Greaves on Baboka, they're able to just kind of heal right back up in the midst of fights. And Monet, he's actually not caught in it. He gets to just free reign. He is on the low ground, but that ends up dishing out a fair bit of damage.
They're catching Samael, but they're not quite killing him.
The Tombstone is a bit far. Again, it's almost close enough to maybe save a target again there.
It's not enough damage to threaten Samael. You don't kill him in the Black Hole, he puts the BKB and he starts dishing out some pretty ridiculous damage.
Oh wait, you can't actually, mistake actually, you can't actually use the grab ally when you're silenced, so they actually have to click it themselves. So I guess when they're Black Hole, if there's global, you actually can't grab ally compared to usual, right? If I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure when Undying...
surely you can't global,
Oh, cool. Okay.
But you can still walk into it.
So maybe that is a little bit of a factor of why they wanted to go for this versus that Undying as well, too. Something that we didn't really think about till now. Kind of cool. But Aster, Sean, they can still fight.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's not working out as well as 9 Pandas would have hoped with these combos, these big ultimates, and they're not securing them the team fights anymore. Sure, Aster still a fair bit behind on the gold front, but the last few team fights, Aster still very much showing they've got a solid fighting chance in this.
No, definitely. And these auras, they're being the difference maker, it does feel like. Pipe Crimson Greaves keeping these cores alive when it looks like they're going to die. Monet Almost on his Aghanims. This time, surely you give Sumail it, right? No. Not even giving Sumail it this time. They actually put him inside the tombstone to make sure he doesn't take it, I think.
It didn't look like that, yeah.
Cheese is still very good on him. And yeah, he has been surviving long enough. So this
success.
Monet the chance to get his
a bit of a nasty surprise here.
Oh yeah, he's caught.
As, yeah, I think the rest of Asta will bail on that one. They'll be right. Okay, XX says he can tank that. The rest of us, we do not want to walk anywhere near that area.
That is a global, though, that they did end up using for this kill. Will be a time window when they respawn on the Doom that they can look for a fight. And Ags is done for Monet, so it's online versus this Alchemist.
And a bit of a window as well where Black Hole will be back up, but the global will still be down for about a minute. And as we've seen, it's pretty important that global is there to back up the Black Hole.
Because we absolutely will see a grab ally. Like, if he gets the opportunity to get that tombstone near that Black Hole, if he's not global, he will be able to save perhaps. Maybe he goes like, I've seen a couple of these Undyings, honestly, by Blink Dagger. Could be a possibility. But maybe wants to have the Lotus to remove the silence first. Probably. But I think they're going to get multiple to try to have that answer global. 4 minutes where they have the Sages. Still a massive net worth lead, but showing they can fight into it.
Stupendous.
Massive stuff. Philosopher stones. Gold. Trickling in for them.
Or smoke or Boca.
For it. You know, they've got everything up. Have they even been able to get a Doom off in the fight? They haven't even been able to
I don't
get
think
Doom.
so, no.
He's just an aura.
I mean, he sort of gets caught alongside where his now getting jumped, and he normally is the one that dies first, actually, XXS.
I feel like we haven't even seen.
Dire's middle tower is taking one hell of a beating.
The smoke swift blink done on Ramses.
Oh, they see Solo. They have the vision.
Not a bad way to start things.
Quick kill. 50 seconds also on him. It's tier 1 mid. Some vision down here for the next few fights. Ball rolling here, getting their push set up. He does commit the goal. Also, forgot to talk about it afterwards. I did mention it before that fight up top that happened, but Ramses, he popped Chemical Rage way before the fight, so his Chemical Rage actually ended kind of in the midst of that. Those probably have to hang on. Fight just go off.
Dire's middle tower has kicked the concrete bucket.
So, roam down towards the bottom lane. Tier 1 still standing there for the taking.
Miero's been not, he actually has not, I don't think, let his success level 17 has. I don't think he's holding on to Devour, though.
They're ults now. Black Hole and Global ready to go. There's obviously the Aegis and Cheese in the hands of Asta's cause.
They're scouting with Eidolons as well, too.
He's going to think about starting the jump, gets to Pichu straight away. Pichu's going to get forced out to the side. Pichu's still alive. They're going to be able to force him again.
Still alive.
He's able to get away from Ramses and the rest of 9 Pandas. They won't lose anything to that jump. Asta, and Sumail's back in.
It's a global pop.
Going to get forced. Murree. He's holding on to the potential Black Hole. Sumail pots the BKB, jumps back to safety. That's the global gone. But no Black Hole expended yet.
Can't be used for Sumail. It's a little bit less safe. Can't even get solo. Oh, he actually ends up surviving. Was a global though.
Aghanims.
Oh, Aghanims.
Rantaras.
Rantaras has been quietly farming up like a beast. He has a pretty good spell stolen for it right now. He actually does have the decay. That can definitely add up inside these long team fights. See what else he's going to be able to steal and snag.
BKB's coming out now for the cause of Asta. Success is done, and Monet just a few hundred away from. And over on the side of 9 Pandas.
They're going to look to fight.
They're still super strong, or at least on paper they should be. Ramses is massive, 29k net worth.
It does not have buyback, though. He did spend it on this Swift Blink. Trying to time a fight here while this Aegis ticks out. Setting themselves up for their Tormentor.
Be spotted out by that proximity going off, so Asta should be aware.
Ooh, Sumail gets blessed. That's actually really nice, because he just finished up Aghanims. I was checking to see the supports, and they already have it. The only one who have it was XXS. Jump, XXS.
Sumail's tempted to go in. He's going to look to jump straight away over towards Solo. Black Hole's going to be used to hold
Stolen
back
Doom.
He's gonna lock it down onto Samael, and Samael, indeed, he's gone. 80 seconds dead.
I think that's like the first Doom that XXX has casted. It gets instantly stolen.
And they can look to try and maybe push for more here. Jump forward from Kiyotaka. He's in on top of Pichu. Coach build up from Ramses. He's in with the blink. Throws it the way of Monet. Give him the space and safety to turn over towards Pichu. Take him down without any interruptions from the Drow. They take out 2.
Arrow's able to just BKB Black Hole. Gets that focus, and yeah, giving up the Doom.
That's a rough one.
That's a rough one. It's as the Aghanims comes out too, so
oh no.
No hope to help him. Anybody who goes in there is going to be doomed as well.
Now, don't use Doom again.
Nope. Antares, I mean, he could just hang on to this Doom for the next 60 seconds for the next fight. Panda's hitting hard. Ramses now having the gold for buyback, but he just keeps spending.
We'll check it out here. I mean, they see the chance to go, you know, straight for it. XSS dropping down the Doom on Ramses, but yeah, Ramses doesn't care about it at all. He's Chemical Rays, he's BKB. He doesn't care about Doom being Doom. Runs over towards Samael, who indeed got a nasty surprise sent his way by Rubik.
Good identification from Yarrow. And it's the only way, it's the only BKB cancel, right? So as soon as Doom gets dropped, he knows that he can just black hole, BKB black hole, whatever target that he wants to go for, and he gets the prime one. He gets Sumail.
Yeah, more catch to come out as well. Is that what full hex for Kiyotaka did he just buy?
I think so, yeah. Yeah, he's got it done.
Yeah, full hex for Kiyotaka, nullifier on Ramses. These are big arms for 9 Pandas.
He did the disassemble play, right? Yeah, he did. Because I saw he had Relic queued, and I was like, huh? He will go for that. Probably hold on to this talisman if you want to build something maybe later on. Maybe. And Tars, yep, still has the Doom. So they could look to go for another fight here, 9 Pandas. It's pretty brutal.
Sells another shard.
B. Of course, mid. A nice one. Kitaka gets it. 1,000 gold lead. They're just now, I mean, they're playing a little bit more patient. It feels like Miero. He's also queuing up the Lincoln, so he'll have that answer versus the Doom as well. To XXS, he probably might have to go Aghanims now.
I think he has to go for that Ags Doom and then throw himself into the Black Hole to get the guaranteed cancel on it.
Man, he bought Arcane Boots. I guess he's lost a bunch of int to the Silencer, who did get a shard early on, so maybe he's like limited on mana and stuff like that. But he does need Ags, because there's going to be no cancel for the Black Hole. So he might have to do the play where he self-dooms himself and like blinks into Black Hole to try to protect his allies. But there's a risk, because Antares might just be able to get these steals. And yeah, Antares still holding it. They're waiting for the time. Black Hole's going to be back up. 9pen is going to look to fight again. Let's see if XXS does. I think he probably will switch up. Maybe he's going to have to like sell. A little awkward soon.
Pandas, I mean, we're going to see how long the Roche is going to be. It's going to be 1 minute and 20 seconds. The next big fight for sure. Both teams to be holding on until that's available before they look to push.
Chilling back, playing more. Farming up here solo, going for a refresher for himself for double global. Near 25. Doesn't that Pandas though? I feel like they could still just look.
Invisibility.
A lot harder for Astronaut. Unless they can somehow get this Doom onto the Enigma. And he's literally about to have the Lincoln. Hello. What are these mines? 4 items. Sumail picks up the Dream one as well too. Does have a Timeless Relic. And has to keep him protected.
Master, they're ready to jump.
Forward there for a second. They saw him.
Solar's going to show. They get the jump straight away. Hex is going to be their response. Solar's able to get the global. Solar's on Murree with the Black Hole. He's able to catch XXS and Monet. Instead of follow damage, Kiyotaka's in. Ramsey steps across there on top of Monet. Monet trying to run, but they've got him. Monet and XXS taken out. They turn and watch them out. They catch him with the silence. All 3 cores dead on Asta.
Nice play from Miero. Gets the catch. Nice hex too. I mean, Kiyotaka, an instant hex, if I'm not mistaken there.
Yeah, gives Solar the chance to get off the global.
Yep. Even he still buys back, but he gets it off as Ramsey now also.
They might get more Boca. He's actually able to get away in that little bit of a spot there between the trees.
And Ramsey's even Manta dodges his own concoction.
We'll see again on this replay. Yeah, getting the jump on Solo.
Big hex.
And that's them the chance for the turnaround. Miro beautiful jump. I mean, pretty much all the black holes, he's always managed to catch 2 cores.
Yeah.
Now, sure, the fights previously haven't necessarily gone massively in 9 Panda's favor, but Murree, he keeps getting the catches. This time, absolutely pays off as they take the team fight.
Totally on point, really. Every single time. I mean, Solo and him just really getting most of these team fights going their way. Even the ones that didn't go well, they still did get the good black holes at the least there from Murree. And now he's got a secondary round.
He does refresh a shard.
And the linkage is done, so likely that we see XXS. Let's click him. He's going to queue up the Aghanims pretty much immediately off of that. Fight's just getting harder and harder.
Who's the Ag going to? Ramses.
Give it a storm.
I think, yeah, give it a storm. Right? Have a secondary black hole.
Oh.
Radiant's top tower has bit the big biscuit.
Yeah, he will.
Hope so.
Yeah. I think it's good.
It's too good with the shard. Now they have 2. Now they have kind of 3 black holes. Sorry, because they have the refresher shard on the Enigma. So fight's getting more and more complicated for Aster. And a Ninja Gear also to boot. So Murree is always going to have that positioning. So very difficult to find him. They haven't really found him at all in this game. It does feel like.
Murree always gets the jumps.
Yep. I keep wanting to watch Antares have the case.
That's that. Really much to be done here other than wait in the base until 9 Pandas come towards them.
Every time there's just, I mean, Black Hole's just going to pick up too. Don't have the solution point for it. Versus this Lincoln's, yeah, everything's back at the ready. Pandas, they're playing it cool though. Continuously play around smokes, play around these globals. They're going to go for another one.
They know how strong they are in 9 Pandas.
They'd probably just walk up.
One more good fight should be the game for them.
Mm-hmm. I don't think I've seen the Thunderhide eaten once by XXS, by the way. Or the, you know, Helm of the Overlord creep has jump.
I think it's going to start it. Kiyotaka.
No hesitation.
He's going to try and start things onto XXS, get the pullback onto the 2 of the mirrors in with the black hole. He's managed to catch Baboka. They'll take down Baboka. And now with further grab onto XXS, they'll get the Doom 2. 2 down on Aster.
He is able to stand his ground at tier 4, but BKBs were forced. Aster will at least get 1 kill. And there's actually a refresher now also on the Storm Spirit. So there's actually essentially kind of 4 black holes now on the side of 9 Pandas. XXS, I mean, shows his face for a split second. They full commit onto him there. They don't care if they lose a hero for it.
I think he had he had a bit of safety in the tombstone, right? But
only a little bit.
It didn't last long.
No.
Didn't last long. Okay, lead now.
This is, it feels like for Aster, this might be the only way that they can go for any type of plays. Just sitting in their base and hoping that they overextend for them to get the kills, because Monet, he's outside the base, he's incredibly fragile. They're able to just get on top of him every time. Sumail is going to have to be the one just kind of push side lanes out. Pandas strike.
I've been wanting this. Radiant's middle tower is about to be a pile
Issue here. Kills it quick. Tuck is in.
They get the jump around the Monet. Concoction's out as well. Monet's out of the fight.
He just gets him in the base.
Has buyback available. We'll see if he uses it. Sumail trying to do his best to jump in on them, but he gets caught by the stolen chains. The stolen chains, they're holding back into the vortex. Got any more follow-up to keep him locked down? They got the Hex, but the Crimson's out.
Ramses is in.
Makes the jump over towards Sumail, takes him out. He's out for 90.
And XXS, he's just getting hit, chased down. Stun connects.
Going to push forward. He has the BKB ready. Makes the buyback here. Sumail tries to go towards Antares, but Antares with the stop. Ramses able to jump away the 3-man vortex.
He's got refresher.
Jump forward from Ramses. He has the follow-up stun. They've taken out the 3 of them. It's only down to the last 2 cores of Aster to try and hold this defense. Only Monet and Sumail left alive.
Murree, he's ninja geared also in the back, looking for a jump. Kiyotaka, maybe baiting them. Jumping in.
It's another 2-man vortex. Concoction's ready to follow. As Sumail will get healed up, but there's the black hole to close this game up. Ultra kill for Kiyotaka. GG is called. 9 Pandas will take game 2.
And all things are right in the world as we, of course, get that game 3. I mean, we deserve one after this series so far. Aster, last game, they did end up making that recovery, even though they were at this deficit. They did make some really cool team fights this time around, but 9 Pandas overall, some really decisive fights. And Murree, every single black hole connects, him and Solo on point with the global coverage. And Kiyotaka, an infinitely different performance this time on his Storm compared to Sumail's Ember.
Wild stuff. Wild stuff from
See you next one, guys. Bye.
सांवरे